Cuse Countdown here at Manley Fieldhouse, previewing Syracuse Lacrosse, its first regular season matchup of the 2013 season, coming up this weekend against Albany. I'm Heather Prusak alongside my analysts Bobby Krivitsky and Evan Weston. And guys, SU coming off a disappointing 7-7 regular season last year. A lot of hype coming in to this season. What are your expectations for the Orange this year?
I think it's going to be a much better season than last year, in large part due to a generally smaller attack resulting in quicker ball movement and more effective passing.
Well, much better seems to be a bit of a stretch for me. They have to improve at X to start. They need to get better face-off play. 46% is not going to cut it. And they need to have a couple of midfielders emerge to help out Jojo Moresco.
Well, moving from the midfield to the attack, two players that won't be on the roster this year for Syracuse transfers, Mike Daniello and Nicky Galasso. Galasso injured his right foot before one of the scrimmages, won't be playing on the field this season, and Mike Daniello suffering a preseason injury. He actually took a medical leave of absence from the university. Both transfers, a lot of hype coming in, won't be on the field this season. So with them two out for this year, who really needs to step up on the attack for Syracuse?
For me, it's sophomore Kevin Rice. He has great vision, carries the ball effectively, and he had 2 goals and 10 assists in the 4 scrimmages.
Now moving over to Albany, a lot of hype coming in, but SU is 10-0 all time against the Great Danes. So what exactly does Albany need to do in order to pull off this win?
Well, they're not that much worse than Syracuse, but there's a couple things they got to take care of. The Thompson trio, Miles, Lyle, and Ty are their entire offense. Those 3 players have to score at least 10 goals between them. And then on the other side, they have to get better in net. They were 3rd worst in the country in save percentage last year. Albany's goaltending has to improve.
And, of course, Albany having a very similar goalie situation that Syracuse was in last year with a freshman coming in. A little bit of uncertainty there for the Great Danes. But moving forward to this matchup, both teams, what's that one X factor that you have that could really play an impact in this game coming up?
Well, it's no secret that SU needs to improve upon its ability in the faceoffs. They only won 46% last season, and Chris Daddio had some very encouraging signs in the 2 scrimmages at the beginning. He went 14 for 18, and the team won 60% of its faceoffs.
I'm going to go with Albany's new goalie, Blaze Riordan, a freshman. This kid has a lot of potential. He plays a lot like Brett Queener did, who's now a voluntary assistant coach with the SU women's team. He's a very good goalie, and he can move out on offense as well. So he needs to play well, a lot better than his predecessors if Albany has a chance.
But at the end of the day, we all know all that matters is the final score. So what's your predictions? Is it going to be Syracuse? Is it going to be Albany? What are you guys saying?
Well, I think in large part due to that improved ball movement, it's going to be high scoring for the Orange, 16-9, they take it.
I disagree about the high scoring part. I think SU's strongest play is their close defense. I do think they're going to win the game. 12-7 Syracuse.
Well, we'll have to see what happens. It all starts the 2013 season. Syracuse-Albany starting this Sunday in the Carrier Dome at 4 o'clock. Thank you so much for watching. For my analysts, Bobby Krivitsky and Evan Weston, I'm Heather Prusak. Keep it here at sportsblog.citrustv.net for all of your SU lacrosse action this season.